Welcome back to CIO Career Coach. This season, we're discussing the skills that CIOs with successful careers are using to lead IT in the digital era. We've covered changing the culture in the IT organization, becoming a digital leader, driving enterprise change, and bringing a product management mindset to IT. In today's episode, we discuss telling a good story. Since the beginning of time, people have loved to hear stories. Tell me a story, we would beg our parents when we were little. Tell it again. When two parties come from different backgrounds, a shared story can allow them to get closer to common ground on something complex and abstract, like technology. For this reason, storytelling is one of the most important skills a CIO can possess. In the boardroom, the story is one of finance. In your IT leadership meetings, the story is one of vision, teamwork, and value. And with your customers, you tell a story of comfort, convenience, revenue, or happiness. When Malini Balakrishnan became CIO of building materials company BMC, she knew the company needed to replace their homegrown systems with an ERP. But the executive committee was resistant. To make her point, Balakrishnan referenced the movie Speed, in which a young Keanu Reeves is a police officer in Los Angeles, where maniacal Dennis Hopper, for some reason, has planted a bomb on a bus that is careening down the freeway. If the bus drops below 50 miles per hour, it will explode. So Keanu comes up with the plan to have a second bus run alongside the first one at the same speed. Passengers would have to walk across a rickety plank from one bus to the other. Balakrishnan explained to her colleagues that, quote, "We cannot pull over, stop the old bus, and all transfer in an orderly fashion to this beautiful new bus. We need to keep the business running. So we have to drive the old bus and simultaneously get the new bus ready. This means we will need to spend extra money. We will be paying for the old bus and the new bus at the same time. We will also have to conquer our fear of transferring to the new bus. Just like in the movie, staying on the old bus is not an option." Balakrishnan found that the movie reference was the first critical step in change management for a new ERP. Recounting elaborate Hollywood plots is not the only way to tell the story of IT. When Jerry Martin Flickinger was CIO of Adobe Systems, she felt that her business partners needed a better understanding of the concept of IT legacy debt. She was using all of these complex financial models to report on IT spend. But the models were too complicated to tell the right story, particularly the role that depreciation plays in the IT budget. To quote Martin Flickinger, "I had to get my business partners to realize that today's projects have a large capitalized component that will show up as operations expenses for the next 5 years. Those costs can stack up like stair steps. If we don't keep an eye on depreciation, it can overtake the rest of the OpEx budget very rapidly." She decided to tell the IT cost structure story by using a pie chart that had only 3 sections: operations, new delivery, and depreciation. She put the pie chart on every report she gave to the executive committee and brought the pie chart to every meeting. She soon began to notice a change. To quote Martin Flickinger, "After I started bringing that pie chart to all of my meetings, I noticed that the dialogue changed to focus on the 3 parts of the budget. Best of all, I wound up with an executive committee that understands the costs of IT, the value of IT, and the role that depreciation plays." The pie chart solution sounds so simple, but for me, it was the secret sauce in focusing our executives on how we are spending our IT budget. When IT moves from enabling business strategy to defining it, the story of IT needs to change. IT is not an expensive but necessary evil. IT does not wait around to be told what to do. IT is consultative, proactive, and drives innovation, value, and results. Recasting IT's role requires major oratorical talent. You will not change hearts and minds through architectural schematics. And architectural schematics will not help you to get others to carry your message forward. Whether it's a movie, a football game, a military exercise, or a pie chart, people love stories and they love to retell them. Stories are the most powerful communication devices that we have. Become a better storyteller and you will become a better CIO.